me, like, what
Mm-hmm.
can you bring to the table? Like, not
Right.
the accolades that other
This, the
motherfuckers might
that.
have that you know.
Yep. Yep. I agree. That's such a great point. So
Yes, sir.
you guys have been involved with all sorts of great crews. You guys came together as a duo. You guys are both currently staying in Texas. And as of recently, you've been putting in a lot of fucking work, like a whole lot of work, like videos on videos on videos, songs on drops on albums. But more notably, be patient with me. I'm only human. Let's
I
talk a little bit about the album
was waiting for this.
and a little bit about what the people might not know about the process of it and the idea of the album. So, first off, how did you come up with the title? And for those who don't know, what's the story behind it?
This is one of
That's
those
all
ones, but
him. That's
I'll
all him
say
right there.
I'll say the title of the project comes from I just had the idea of be patient with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was gonna be I dropped a project last year called Smile You're on Camera with a bunch of my producer friends. I just put together a bunch of songs. It was like a compilation tape. I was gonna do the same thing this year, and it was gonna be called Be Patient with Me.
Right.
Because last year I fucking slacked, didn't drop a lot of music, whatever the fuck. But then life happens. Shit fucking, turns around, flips upside down.
100%.
And then me and Michael ended up with all these fucking songs. Or actually, hold on, I'll get to that later. And then that's when the part comes in with I'm only human. Be patient with me, I'm only human, because I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit different now. I want to represent myself a little different with this project. And then I pitched this project to Michael again. Like we've talked about it several times before. And he goes, okay, we have like a bunch of songs. How about we do a 2-part? And I'm like, so we do one half hype and, turned up songs like, feel good. And the other half is like, okay, we sad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the first half is to be patient with me, because it's kind of like you got to be patient with me. It's a lot of ignorance. It's a lot of bullshit I'm saying. But if you wait until the second half, I'm only human. You feel me, the human side of me, and you see the actual, like, the fact that I can speak on shit that's not just violence or fucking ignorance or whatever the fuck.
Right. Now, that's a great dynamic. That's a fucking great dynamic. I know when I had listened to the album prior and while I was interviewing you guys through phone, it was some of the more like organic underground shit that I've ever heard. Like I'm not talking about underground like because nobody knows you or because you're not signed or any of that corny shit. I'm talking about like real like meaningful beautiful sounding shit that also had a great theme and and I don't know about most people, but I'm big on themes when it comes to projects. Like if you're just putting together like a throwaway project, that's not what I'm talking about. But like if you're gonna put out like a good album, like I feel like Be Patient with Me had such a great double theme. Like a vinyl double sided would be crazy with this album.
Definitely.
It's wild you just said that. It's insane. You just said something
But
about a
I'm
vinyl.
gonna let Michael talk. But before you say that, I had seen a video called like it was talking about the art of like an album rollout dying out. Like no one's doing that anymore. No one wants to give you a thing. No one wants
Yeah.
to give you
Fuck
something to look at,
no,
something to
bro.
feel and connect with.
Shh, brother.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
swear to God, like that shit, bro. This is the 63rd episode of Music Mondays, and I don't care if I gotta do another 63. I'll fucking say that till I die, bro. People don't want to promo, don't want to do this, don't want to do that. If you're gonna put in the time to make fucking beautiful songs, beautiful beats, beautiful art, you better put in the time to fucking roll it out properly and promote it properly
Exactly.
and give it a good meaning.
Push
Like
every single fucking song on there. Like
facts, bro. Like,
back
what's
that
the
motherfucker.
point?
Put your heart into that. Like why
Right.
put out a project if you don't give a fuck about it?
100%. Like, why the fuck are you gonna paint the like a beautiful painting and then hang it up in a dumpster? Like, why the fuck are you gonna do that?
It's like the bullshit ass industry practice where they pretty much like will drop a full length album but call it a fucking mixtape because the sales didn't do well or some shit.
That was a
Like
big thing with producers as well,
it's
for sure,
bullshit.
because a lot of producers were getting cut out of shit like that because they would have to pay producers
Because now
less.
you're not getting royalties and shit
Right.
because this was supposed to be an album. Yeah.
Right.
So
So
yeah, it's like
100% fucked up. So that's some shit that I'll always love and prove that works because every time that I do it like one on one with somebody that's never done it, they see like success that they've never seen before because people can like relate to shit like for example, Be Patient with Me, I'm Only Human was something for me as a listener I related to like that was such an like project that you can't go listen to that and tell me that there's not one song on there that you don't relate to.
I'm glad you say that.
Like because that's bullshit, bro. Like there's great like raw hip hop shit, there's great like hard shit, but like you said, like the other side, you know, you have the more emotional shit, you have the more real shit, you have the storytelling, and it's just you don't see a lot of like underground projects like that were like handled with a lot of care, because not only did you guys have like a great theme and a great rollout, but it was the visuals, it was everything following it, and the
A lot of
covers.
that is fucking thanks to Michael. I will not even like lie to you, brother. Like I do not know.
Yeah.
Like I've always wanted to put the videos out and shit like that, but he pushes me to be like, all right, let's get this video done for this. You feel me?
Mhm.
Let's put these songs together, and then he'll help me curate the project and be like, okay, we're gonna put it in this order, and this song's gonna come after this one because it's
Love
gonna feel
that.
like this when you hear it after this. And a lot of times I might not get that shit because I understand a lot about music, and sometimes I just want to put the shit out or I just want to be done with it, wash my hands of it. But he definitely makes sure like a lot of the process is handled with a lot more care than what I will care for at the time sometimes.
Oh, 100%.
And some of it's straight up just fun to me. Like, for example, how he said, "Let's get this video out. Let's get this video made." He's editing all of it. He edits all the videos. Most like 98% of the album artwork he does, and he does for me. He's made. But like, I love shooting videos. You know, taking pictures. I also love DJing, which with curating the the set list. You know,
Right.
the 1 through
Tracklist
10.
album.
Oh
Yeah, the
yeah.
track list.
Yeah.
Thank you, the track list. I'm a little bit high. That shit's
Right.
fun to me because I look at it. I sit there and look at it like, all right, how can I get this to flow the best way possible, whether it be BPM wise or going. All right, are these songs in the same key or whatever the fuck, all right, if they are, let's put them up here. Do they give me a similar vibe, or do they have the same context in the lyrics? All right, let's group them together, etc. I get that all from being a DJ, and like I always think to myself, how would it sound all played out throughout one to whatever the fucking last one is,
And that's how I like my
and
music to be heard from the beginning to the end and type shit. So it's like
exactly, I'm the
it
same
works so
fucking
well.
way. Same fucking way. I don't like going to a album and pressing shuffle. I really
Oh
don't.
my god.
I may go to an album, play a single off there, or play like 2 songs off there that I really enjoy. But most of the time, if I go to an album, like that's why sometimes I don't like putting music on around people, because I'll listen to fucking O3 Greedo and Kenny Beats fucking album, and from just one to whatever the fucking last song is,
Listen to
it's like,
full
yeah,
projects and shit.
it's a fucking hour long, and I'll be like, all right, that was awesome. Like
That was
I
awesome.
dive into yeah, like I dive into albums like it's almost like a movie. Like I'll be like, oh shit, like all right, fuck, what's the next song?
Right.
Even if I've heard it 60 fucking times, like I don't know. In that particular album, shit, I listened to it 3-4 times over when I moved into the house I'm in right now. Like that's it. I was just sitting there, like I didn't really have time to fucking dick around with the music, anyways. So I put on what album am I fucking with right now? All right, fucking O3 Greedo, Kenny Beats. Let's put that shit on. Like Netflix and Deal, put that shit on. All right. It's gone all the way through. Fuck it, let's just play it again, or like it'll just loop it or whatever the fuck, and it'll just keep playing.
Right. Nah, see, like like that conversation we just had right there proves the fact that like albums just mean something, you know what I mean? But like not like in a mainstream way, like more so like when it's organic DIY shit, like because you mentioned like a lot of that stuff is so fun for you, you know what I mean? Shooting videos, Fury does the editing, like like a lot of that stuff is so enjoyable, you know what I mean? So I could totally relate, and a lot of people sleep on that because not a lot of people are jack of all trades like that and are able to do multiple things when it comes to art in their own projects. But I feel like they all come out so much better if you do shit like that, you know? But
When you have a lot
100%.
more hands in the pot type shit, when you can control
yeah,
more aspects of what you're trying to
100%.
put out.
It's a team.
Yeah.
It's a team.
yep,
When you could curate your vision the way you want to, it definitely does come out and feel a lot better. Like That's why I feel like
100%.
this project has resonated with people such as you, like as much as it has.
Right.
Because this one was a lot different. Like we put a lot more into it this time around.
You could really tell too, it's pretty rare, and I'm not trying to like overly gas it, but there are just so many artists and so many projects that, you know, if they had the proper attention or if they did the proper thing or this or that, like one other thing was right, but it's very rare to find an album like created by two independent do-it-yourself creators that is so consistent. It's so consistent, like everything fits like a puzzle. And that's something that I'm glad we could touch on here, because not a lot of people, like, I guess a lot of people knew about it, but now even more. If you don't know, now you know. Be Patient With Me, I'm Only Human is definitely contender for Underground Album of the Year, 100%.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I
I
appreciate
think
you
what helped.
100%.
Thank you. And I think what helped was just how it make it flow so well is the chemistry, and like, for example, the videos that we put out. That's another big thing, is like the chemistry in the videos. Like we've butted heads at times talking about like, dog, like this is my art. Like, yeah, but this is my art as well. Like, you feel me? It's like you know, like, well, I want to present it this way. Well, like maybe this will in it, and
Right.
it's always, but we're level headed enough to either like talk about it, and I don't want to say compromise because it's not really nothing. I don't
It's
want to
just
say
like
there's
come to an
nothing to compromise,
understanding.
but yeah,
It's
like
just it's just definitely that. You just come
we
to
get
a
it
common
made.
ground.
Yeah, exactly. We come like we'll either incorporate maybe both things that we want to do, or the other one we made straight up debate. Like, nah, bro, but like, listen, this is why I want to do like this, and I may just be like, oh, you know what? Like, fuck my
That's
idea. Like,
fine,
that's so much
yeah.
harder. Yeah,
100%.
so it's like I think we're
Definitely, it'd
both,
be like that.
when it comes to music. This is why we click so well when it comes to music, because when it comes to whether it be one song or an album or a fucking video or pictures, whatever the fuck, or an edit, whatever,
Mhm.
we're able to kind of, as much as selfish, and I don't want to say selfish, but hard-headed we are at times, strong-headed we are at times, we're able to see the other person's perspective, you know.
Right. And I
And I think
think,
that helps a lot.
yeah, no, 1000% it does. Because like collaboration is so important. Like, seriously, when you just almost collide on ideas, or you know, like those experiences you just described wouldn't be like possible if you're just doing shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Like all that shit is so much like it's just beneficial for you as a creator, as
And
a
then on top of
person.
that, to be so honest, like a lot of people don't want to admit it as artists.
Mhm.
Your idea might not always be the right idea. So you need that. You need someone else to run that by.
Yep.
So there's plenty of times where like I wanted to do something this way, and then like bro was just like, nah, like you should do it this way, and then I'll do it that way on some like, you know what, fuck it, on some spiteful shit. Like I'll do it just to show you like it ain't gonna even be nice like that. And then
And end up loving it.
and then yeah, and then it's fucking fire, and then I'm sick, but it is what it is.
And then I'm sick, and then you're
And
like,
I'm
fuck,
sick.
man.
Like,
No,
fuck.
that's too funny, bro. Okay, bro. So you guys put out one hell of a fucking project early on, man. Followed up with how many fire visuals?
Only two.
Only two, but
So
And one of
is
them isn't even on the project, but Michael did shoot it.
right. So that's still
It's
sick,
just
though.
yeah.
That's still great. Like